Magandang buhay tourists! I am your agent number 33, your step-on guide for today. On behalf of Mandirigma Travel and Tours, I'd like to welcome you all. And while we are heading to our destination, I'd like to take a minute to familiarize you with the area and discuss some brief safety guidelines. First, I ask that you remain seated until we reach our destination. Second, always follow the itinerary that is given to you and always stay within the group. Third, never leave your things unattended to avoid unnecessary loss. And lastly, never forget our bus number, which is number 7. Before I explain our first destination, I would like to check if all the passengers are already here. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30. So perfect! So everyone, did you know that Leyte province is marked in Philippine history as the site of the biggest naval battle between the Japanese and American during World War II? But Leyte is way more than its historical role in countries from history. Now, Leyte province is gradually becoming one of the popular ecotourism sites in the Philippines. Leyte's diverse landscape boasts of stunning and breathtaking natural wonders that will surely gratify any visitor. From towering mountains, lush tropical forests, pristine beaches, unspoiled lakes, to enchanting rock formation and thermal destination, there is just nothing like it here. It is more fun in Leyte. As we arrive at our first destination, we welcome you all here at Mount Pangasugan. Mount Pangasugan is one of the last ecological frontiers of Leyte, home to endangered flora and fauna species. Among these are the Philippine tarsier, features pygmy fruit bat, and the Philippine flying fox. It is one of the potential hiking tourist spots in Leyte with a height of 1,150 meters above sea level. Aside from abundant wildlife, Mount Pangasugan is home to numerous waterfalls. Take a minute to take a picture as your souvenir to this destination. That's it for Mount Pangasugan. I may now welcome the next step-on guide as she discuss our next destination. Again, I am your agent number 33. Maraming salamat.
Mabuhay! Good day, tourists! Welcome to Leyte. I'm Agent 18 and I'll be your step-on guide for Sayahan Falls. And we are now approaching to Sayahan Falls, and I have some reminders that respect the place and practice the klego or clean as you go. And now look the Sayahan Falls. All the adventures are here in Sayahan Falls, from mountain trekking to volcano lake kayaking, from chasing waterfalls to canoeing river rapids, and from island hopping to simply beach bumming. Sayahan Falls is one of the newly discovered tourist spots here in Leyte. This is also now considered as one of Ormoc City's main natural attraction because of its crystal clear, emerald green, and water as cold as ice. The waterfall is located in the majestic mountain of Sitio Maglahog, Barangay Gaas, and it is 30 kilometers from the city proper of Ormoc. Sayahan Falls is 1-hour trek, and that is depend on your pace. From the jump-off point, Gear Gas Barangay Hall, from the jump-off point, you have to trail down along the thick green vegetations, passing by the small falls. And the Sayahan Falls is 2-layered falls, and there is a vacant area that the right portion of the falls where you can take a break, eat some foods, and also to enjoy the view. And that's all for Sayahan Falls. I may now pass the table for Agent 30 for your next destination.
Mabuhay! Good day, tourists! I'm Agent 30 and I'll be your step-on guide for Lake Danao Natural Park. Again, welcome to Leyte! We are now approaching Lake Danao Natural Park. Did you know that in 1965, the 1,500 thickly forested hills of Leyte were declared as a natural park? Lake Danao is a small freshwater on Mount Danao, and Mount Danao has an elevation of 1,600 meters. A paradise fosters lush selections of flora and faunas, and the depth of the lake drops off to 182 meters, and the bottom is covered with sandy and clay sediments. The mountain is characterized as humid tropical forests with imperata cylindrical. There are rice paddies and fields of sugar cane around the areas. The area is popular for boating, swimming, and deep sea fishing. We have now arrived in Lake Danao Natural Park. If you look here, you can see Lake Danao Natural Park. Did you know that Lake Danao is considered as Ormoc City's main natural attraction? This violin-shaped lake on the mountains of Ormoc was previously named Lake Imelda, but was changed to Lake Danao Natural Park afterwards. And that's all for Lake Danao Natural Park. Did you have fun? Now let's have fun in our next destination that will be guided by Agent 18. Again, I'm Agent 30. Mabuhay and good day, tourists.
Mabuhay! Good day, tourists! Welcome to Leyte. I'm Agent 18 and I'll be your step-on guide for San Juanico Bridge. And we are now approaching to San Juanico Bridge. And I have some reminders that respect the place and practice the clego or clean as you go. And now look the San Juanico Bridge. The bridge measures more than 2.16 kilometers, and while driving, you'll catch a stunning view of the seas and the mountains. The sunset view here is also breathtaking. And you know also that San Juanico Bridge is the Philippines' longest bridge, and it connects the provinces of Samar and Leyte. And you know also that Marcos built the bridge as a personal gift to his wife Imelda, using public funds siphoned through the controversial Marcos-Japanese ODA scandal. It is one of the high-visibility foreign loan projects initiated by Marcos during the run-up to the 1969 presidential election campaign. Completed 4 years later, it was inaugurated on July 2, 1973, on the birthday of Imelda Marcos. Upon its completion, economists and public works engineers quickly tagged it as a white elephant, which was a possession that is useless and expensive to maintain or difficult to dispose of. As a result of this, its construction has been associated with what has been called the Marcoses edifice complex. In the years after the Marcos conjugal dictatorship, economic activity in Samar and Leyte has finally caught up with the bridge intended function under the guidance of several administrations from Corazon Aquino to the present administration, and has become an iconic attraction in Leyte. And that's all for San Juanico Bridge. I may now pass the table to Agent 30 for your next destination.
Mabuhay! Good day, tourists! Again, I'm Agent 30 and I'll be your step-on guide for Santo Nino Church. We are now approaching Santo Nino Church. Did you know the Santo Nino Parish in Tacloban City is a historical landmark in the city? In 1596, the Jesuits built a small chapel or visita under the titular Dulce Nombre de Jesus. The small chapel was made up of light materials and nipa. When the Jesuits were expelled from the country, the Augustinians from nearby Cebu's Basilica del Santo Niño took over and renamed the chapel Santo Niño. This all happened in 1768, the same year when Tacloban was declared a city and the first Spanish settlers settled in. We have now arrived in Santo Nino Church. If you look here, you can see Santo Nino Church. The church has since then battled and sustained a few typhoons and earthquakes. The strongest typhoon being in 2013 when Yolanda destroyed most of Tacloban, and the church provided cover and shelter, saving human lives. And that's all for Santo Nino Church. I hope you had fun. Again, I'm Agent 30 and mabuhay and good day, tourists.
Thank you, Step on Guide number 30. Mabuhay! I'm your Step on Guide number 32 for MacArthur's Landing Memorial National Park, commonly known as MacArthur's Park. Did you know that MacArthur's Park is one of the latest significant landmarks? It is where the famous bronze statue of General Douglas MacArthur is found, which commemorates his historic return to the island of Leyte on October 20, 1944. Built along with the statue of the brave general are his landing Filipino companions, President Sergio Osmeña, General Carlos Romulo, and 4 other soldiers. The memorial park was created to preserve the historical significance of what occurred at this point during the liberation of the Philippines during World War II. Because of the park's significance in the history of the Philippines, the same has been declared as a National Historical Landmark in the year 2004. The park located at Barangay Candahog, Palo, Leyte, which is 3 kilometers away from town proper. That's all for MacArthur's Landing Memorial National Park.
And that's all for Leyte. Again, I'm Agent 18 and I hope you had fun with Mandirigma Travel and Tours, and we hope to see you again in the future. Goodbye and thank you for choosing Mandirigma Travel and Tours.